lucky we got 'em. Good times.
Touching on my shoulder, turn around. It's the bitch eyelash. I said, bitch, back up. She was one of the waitresses. What you want, fat boy? I said, blink your eye 3 times and sweep this whole floor in the big motherfucker. Get out of here. Women crazy as shit, yo. They don't think they're crazy. They take a...
All right, so we have Henry here at the Lifetime Celebration with Stacey Tyson, a comedian. I just want to say, hey, first of all, how long have you been a comedian?
I'm hitting 9 years now. It's my 9th year.
9 years. So you really think you that funny?
Yeah, I mean, you know, people say so. You know, BET, you know, do the Hip Hop Awards, you know, host them. You know, got a #1 internet radio show. You know, shows on TV One. Yeah. Kevin Hart reality show we just did. Heart of the City. Yeah. No, I'm that shit. Can I cuss? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You feel free to be you. So I did get a little bit of, well, I did see your whole set. I will say, on my level, and I'm a tough cookie, you was all right. It's like, no, you was the shit. No, while we was back here, one of your jokes you had spoke upon when you used to talk about being on the telephone, and you was like, the operator would come through. Baby, it took me. Let me tell you where it took me. You remember back in the day when you know that the phone, when you weren't supposed to be on the phone, and you would call the operator or the time. At the tone, somebody
call and they click on.
At the tone, the time would be 9:15. Beep.
School, I might have to throw that one in there. That was an old one right there. I'm an old school guy too, so I do like a lot of relationships. You know, take a lot of my my past experiences, my divorce and things that like they kind of hurt me or just brought me joy, and I put that on stage too, and make it universal for everybody to understand. When you go back in the days and all this new stuff that's coming out, it's hard to keep up with. So back in that golden era, that's where I bring it, and I always bring that back to the stage, stuff like that. So.
But I guess I wouldn't say also, but to me it just seems like being a comedian is something that's really, really hard to keep up with. So how do you keep yourself in a genre just being a comedian? Because most comedians turn into actors. They turn into, commercial ads and, just in a form of artistry of acting. How do you make sure that you keep yourself in the genre of comedy?
Well, what I do, I was brought up a little different from these, I call them the millennials. So, they coming up in an era as far as with Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. So I had some good mentors where, I went for like 3-4 years before I even got a dime. So I was doing maybe 5 times a week, just hitting open mics. And I ain't caring what he had. I was going in town, out of town. And this is where it's really at. This is where it's the purest. Like, forget these rappers. Like, these comedians tell some of the realest stories, that they have. You got to have comedy is going to be one of those things where you either got it or you don't. It ain't going to be no in the middle. Can't nobody teach you how to do this stuff. So, I ain't the funniest dude. I'm funny, but I ain't the funniest dude out there. But I'm going to be real entertaining too. So, cause I used to rap too. So I missed my chances when I had those 3 golden chances that came. And so this is a way to keep me on stage and so I host a lot of shows and I host a lot of parties and stuff too. But this comedy thing is just something that it went from something I'm a passion as a job, and it's something that this is what I was born to do right here.
So I hear that accent. Baltimore definitely in the house.
We don't say dog, we say Doug. It's hot Doug. I don't know. Look, Jesus spelled it wrong in the Bible. It's hot dog.
What? What Bible? That's the Baltimore Bible?
Right. That's the Baltimore Bible.
So, question for you, being in Baltimore, and I will say that because a lot of times people say, like you said in one of your sets, Baltimore, D.C., Virginia, they all have everybody is different. It's kind of like walking into a different whoop zone when you come into that. Have you ever found that to be a battle or a difficulty for you?
Nah, I've been born there all my life, so even when I tour, I would go to all the hoods around. Like if I go Philly, I hit North Philly. Like down here, I visit Simple City. Anyway, if I go to LA, I'm hitting like the South Central and stuff like that. So It's the same everything. You just the accents just change. It's can I say the N word? Niggas gonna be niggas wherever you go. So you got the hood in every city. Just man.
Oh, so that's your thing. You just make sure you get tight with everybody in the damn hood.
Yeah, I was in Baltimore. If big comedians when they come in Baltimore, I was one of the go-to guys that you come see when they do a big venue, but they always try to get some extra money while they're here. So they call me. I set them up with a couple shows from Baltimore to D.C. to Virginia and stuff like that. And they treat us good when we go out of town too. So once they come there, they be like, oh yeah, he looked out for us. We gonna look out for them. Hotel, take them, help us get money, stuff like that. So it's one hand washes the other.
Well, by you being a comedian, I hear that you travel, you do a lot of different events and venues. What about mentoring other people that may want to step in your shoes one day?
I do that now. There's a lot of comedians that can vouch, especially from DC. DC love me now. There's a lot of people that I put on that I brought to the stage for their first time. They went on and did some real good things. They still out, they still practicing and stuff like that. So it's all about just helping other people out, man. I do it as far as like my 9 to 5. I sell cars during the day. I do it as far as this comedy thing, acting, radio stuff there too, because we do radio too. So we got lots.
Where can we find you?
You can find me. I'm on social media and everything. Henry Jones with a Z. Please spell my name right. I hate when promoters say
talking about people from the
HenryJonez. That's Henry Jones on everything. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Hold on. How did Jones end up with a Z?
Another catchy way of just spelling it. So, HenryJonez. You got the Z. Yeah. Yep. You got, and I'm everywhere. YouPorn, Pornhub, all that stuff.
What's that, your personal account? Private account? What?
I ain't.
Well, we definitely appreciate you. I think you are very good at what you do. I thank you for taking time out to do this interview with me, and we'll see each other again. Hopefully you're gonna mentor me on this travel thing.
So look, get with me. I got something for you, and you're a beautiful, beautiful young woman. A beautiful young woman.
Thank you, stepdaddy.
Mom is the ball.
Thank you for everything.
Cameraman, because they don't never shout out the cameraman. Cameraman was on the job today.
This right here is Bone Simmons, honey, and there's never going to be another one like him. So you might as well take him with you, too. We're a package deal.
Right.
We coming together like twins.
Listen, I got you, man. I'm going to give you my card because I got somebody that's looking for somebody, and I think you'd be perfect.
And I really appreciate that. Much love. Thank you.
She smell good, too, y'all.
Ow. Thank you, Lord. All right, so we have Charlene out here at the Celebration of Life with Stacey Tyson, still rocking that Giz hat, baby. Let me tell you something. That production was amazing.
Thank you.
So as far as the Giz is concerned, my understanding is it's coming back, and y'all taking the city to city to city to city. So tell me to sneak more information. When is this about to go down?
Later on this year, in the beginning of next year, towards next year. We got more productions coming out right now, so.
What do tell?
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 big productions that we working on for this year. Confessions of a Side Chick, and we got another special one. We ain't released that name yet. Yeah.
Smelling right yet. As far as the production side of it, what actually got you into stage plays?
I stumbled upon stage plays. I was arrested. I did 5.5 years in prison, and I was writing little urban books and stuff. That's when I linked up with Lavelle Long. He was my cellmate,